All right, I'm back with another new work from home job opportunity, and this is with Kendall Creek Communications. They're always looking for transcribers, people that can type and type accurately. So they're always looking for these transcribers who will work as independent contractors. Now, Kendall Creek Communications, they work with agencies who hold state and federal court contracts. And some of these agencies could include the Immigration Office, Social Security Office, Veteran Affairs, and they stay very busy all the time. So they seem to have an overload of work that needs to be transcribed. So before I go into more detail about what's required of you as a transcriber, I want to welcome you back to my channel. And if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified because I release new work from home opportunity videos every day. Now, if you are a subscriber or a supporter of my channel by clicking that like button, watching my videos, I just want to thank you so much because I set a goal for myself to have 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And I really appreciate you helping me reach that goal. Now, if I reach that goal of 500 or more by the end of the year, I think I'm going to do a gift card or two giveaway. Okay. Now, let's hop right into learning more about being a transcriber for Kendall Creek Communications. Now, number one, they do mention that some of this work does require a security clearance. There is no charge for this, and it is all handled by the individual client, not through Kendall Creek Communications, but the individual client. So if you're doing transcribing work for Veteran Affairs, they will pay for you to get a security clearance. Now, all of the contracts are business to business. So as a transcriber, you are in business for yourself. Okay, so you will be responsible for your own taxes and you would not be eligible for unemployment benefits or workman's compensation insurance. Okay, you would be contracting with multiple companies as desired. That would be up to you. You can contract with as many companies as you want. Okay, as long as you can do the work and get the work done. Now, Kendall Creek Communications does not provide any technical assistance, training, software, or any type of support, right? Okay, so they do state that transcribers for the immigration and social security accounts will need to be get security clearance. Just like we stated, no extra charge to you. Uh, the immigration and social security agencies will pay for that, but they will require a full background check and you will have to be fingerprinted. Okay, right. So let's look at the compensation. So all the rates are set by the client slash agency. Okay, you may accept or decline. Now, they pay their pay is ranges between $1.25 to $2 for each double spaced page. Okay. Now, if you are holding a contract for the Senate and House, they generally pay by the minute, and those rates vary. Okay, so you'd have to find out how much they pay, the Senate and House pay. Okay, now as far as scheduling, the work is flexible. Okay, as an independent contractor, You accept jobs when you want to. Okay? Now, most work comes in during the day, Monday through Friday. Political hearings in the House and Senate require same-day turnaround. Legal legal generally has a 2 to 10-day turnaround. Okay? Now, pay per audio minutes is determined by how many minutes of audio you transcribe. Pay per page is determined by how many finished pages you have transcribed. Pay is not based on how long it takes you to complete the work. So I'm going to repeat that. Pay per audio minutes is determined by how many minutes of audio you transcribe. Pay per page is determined by how many finished pages you have transcribed. And the pay is not based on how long it takes you to complete the work. Now, please do not call them. They are not accepting any phone calls. Now, for the application process, we're going to click here, okay, to find out some more information. Now, if you have other inquiries about the position, you can send an email here or a fax to Human Resources, and they may be able to answer any additional questions. But we may be able to find your answer here on the application process. So we're going to click here. Okay. Now it took us here. So to apply, they said, send us your resume, including work history and experience. Put it into the body of the email. Do not send attachments because they will not be opened. Okay? You have to address the following questions in your email, and these are some of the questions. Okay? You can read this for yourself. Okay? I'm going to just read one or two. Do you have transcription experience? Do you have the AAERT certification? They said that's highly desirable, but it's not required, but they do ask. If you do, that's very highly desirable. Do you have any administrative, legal, or court reporting experience? Are you available for day, evening, weekend, or overnight? Your time zone and state of residence. Okay. Do you use a foot pedal? And there are some other questions. Why do you want a work at home position? Okay. Now, all right. So, and you have to send all of this to this email here. Now, the additional screening that they will do, that after they receive your information, okay, selected applicants will be invited to participate in the screening process to be considered for the work. Now, the screening process involves a few tests, and these are free to take. However, will not be compensated for taking them. After passing the test, you begin work on a probationary status at minimum pay while they assess the quality of your work. Okay, so this is an opportunity for you to progress and move up from there if during the probationary period. Now, we already talked about this, about Social Security, Veteran Affairs, and immigration clients. They do require full background checks and fingerprinting. Okay. Some legal clients require work to be done in Word Perfect. Others require work in MS Word. It is not Kendall Creek's option, but it is the client's option. They will tell you what option they prefer. Okay. Now, applications are processed on a rolling basis. And sometimes, depending on their current needs, we may turn away qualified transcriptionists simply due to the number of applicants. Okay? They do prioritize those with the most extensive relevant experience. and they do take in consideration various types of experience that may be applicable. Okay? Now, if you have proceeded to the independent contractor agreement and you've signed and completed the W 9 IRS W 9 form of the process, then send your completed and signed paperwork to Human Resources here, okay? Or you may fax your documents there. Now, this is the process. Once you go through this process and you've signed an agreement and the W-9, then you have to send all of that back here, okay? Very simple but detailed, okay? Now, if you made it to the end of this video, I thank you so much for watching. The link for this job will be in the description box. Okay? Also, please share this video with anyone you know that may be interested in a transcription job. Just typing online. There's no phone, no chat, um, none of that. You're just doing typing, transcribing. I'm assuming you're listening and transcribing. Okay? Now, I wish you all the best in your work from home journey, and I will see you in the next video.